see where we at. That's what's up. That's what's up. We live in the chilling, man. We're gonna talk about a few things. Like I say, my last show. Right now, I just be doing random shows. I don't had no scheduled time to do my shows. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times I'll be called to do something or say something, so I just do it that way. But make sure my jaws is live. You got birds flying around and shit. But what's good with y'all, man? I was trying to wait for my Periscope to pop up, but for some reason this John be acting crazy on my Periscope. But I'm in here right now, y'all. It's your boy Styles, kicking those politics, kicking that real shit for y'all. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all like, follow, sub, all that shit y'all do. You know. And we gonna talk about sexual frustration. Let me see how I wanna start this off. I say, number one, I seen a video which actually made me want to talk about called Strong Men. Was it strong men know how to control their sexual urge? And when I seen it, I said, yo, that's dope because it's real shit. And it's like, how do women out there don't know nothing about it? They didn't teach all this on TV, you know, in the magazines and shit like that. Women feel like men don't have control over their sexual urges. You hear it all the time where women will say, "Oh, he a man, he'll fuck anything." Oh, he a man, that's all he think about. That's all he want. That's all he care about is sex. As long as you got some good pussy or whatever, you can keep a man. And that's the biggest misconception between women and men. Because men feel like women can control their sexual urges. That's why it hurts men so much more when they get cheated on. Because we feel like women can control that. You got women that say that they ain't had sex in a year, 2 years. That's crazy to a man. It's crazy to a man. But even though men can do that, it's just a lot of men don't. And honestly speaking, to keep it real, if a man tried to go 2 years without sex, I'm thinking he would more than likely go through complications as far as body wise. We get blue balls, shit like that. But I don't feel like women will let him go 2 years without having sex because there's so much out here, so much going on. It's so much temptation out for men, not for women. For men that really before he made it to 2 years, he gonna end up smashing something. You know what I'm saying? But women, y'all can go years without sex, and it's not really. I mean, y'all might be frustrated, it might get to you, but you still can say, "I'm not. Listen, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? But it's harder for men. One of the main reasons why is because we're not built like women. We're not built the same way. God didn't make us the same way that they made women. God didn't make us in a way where I'm trying to find the right words because, like I said, I don't be want to say the wrong things. There's a lot of people will miss everything that I'm saying and try to hang on to the wrong thing that I said. And if I ever say something wrong that I is not true, I'll always say, look, I was wrong about that. I'll take that one back. But the way that we're built, we hang out, we hang outside. You can tell when a man is horny or wants something. Basically, you can't really tell when a woman wants something. Like only way you can really tell from a woman is if her nipples is hard, and that really doesn't mean that she wants to have sex. It's the same thing with men. Just because a man has a erection or hard or whatever, that doesn't mean he want to have sex. You know, and a lot of women, that's a misconception that women believe. They also believe that all you got to do is give your man some head every day and he won't cheat on you. You know, he'll do everything he's supposed to do because you're giving him head or you're giving him sex every day. That's another misconception. A lot of things was learned by TV and magazines from the wrong people, man. It's the truth. We've been misled for so long that we don't know nothing else. We don't, I mean, for everything, not just sex, but for everything, we've been misled. Me, myself, speaking for myself, I know that I have a lot of sexual restraint. I don't have to have sex and be chasing women around. I don't have to be in nobody's inbox or flashing my shit to nobody, and I don't have to do none of that. I mean, if I wanted to, I'm a man. I could do those things, but I feel like at my age, I died down from a lot of the shit that I hear a lot of women talk about. But y'all have to understand and realize that y'all are built different from us, and we're built different from y'all. We are different. We are not the same. And once we stop comparing each other and trying to be like each other and override each other and blah blah blah, and everybody play their part, we might get back to how God said everything got to be. But right now, it's exactly like He said it would be. Everything is exactly like He told us not to do certain things. He didn't tell us why. He didn't say what would happen if we did these certain things. He just told us not to do them. Like, don't eat the fucking apple. He didn't say why not to eat the apple and all that shit. He just told you to do something that you didn't do, which is what we still do nowadays. A lot of women is around here running with each other. They don't need no man. They don't care about men. Men are yucky to them, so they just mess with each other. But he told us not to do that. He didn't say the men. He didn't say men don't mess with each other. It's gay if men mess with each other. He said none of y'all. You're not supposed to be doing it. Period. So the women, you know better than the men that's running around here being gay. No matter how nasty and disgusting it is, y'all ain't no better than God's eyes. So I need to keep that in mind. But the fact, let's get back to what I'm talking about for sexual frustration. I want to say the difference between women's sexual frustrations and men's sexual frustrations. Like I said, women can go years. They can go a long time without no sex. I know old heads who are widows or been divorced, and they just don't think about sex at all. They probably like 60, 70 years old and shit. They don't think about sex at all. Like, you feel me? Because when you got old head dudes that's like 60, 70 years old, all they think about is sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you the difference. It's not as much temptation. Not as much temptation for women as there is for men. Of course, there is temptation for women to get tempted by things. And nowadays, in this day and age, it's usually by each other. They're usually tempted by each other. They like the same things that we like as men. They like big booties. They like big breasts. They like pretty faces, long hair, all that shit, just like we like. So y'all dealing with the same temptation that we would deal with. So you should be able to understand this is what we supposed to be. If you're just as tempted as we are and you're not even built like that, why would you not understand the man? Let me say this. Women don't walk around and get tempted. Say y'all do this. You don't get tempted for the problem. This is what us men do because a man could be basically genuine, love his woman, even without one line. Let's talk about without one line. Still don't get female. Unless you like females and you like the same thing that men like. You're not you're not gonna be attentive. And women don't walk around and be different. Look, they don't walk around and friend or that's all y'all can really think about. That's all I could think that you could think. I mean, if it's something else, I don't know. But y'all are not tempted with that all day. We come out our house to get the newspaper or to go to the store, and you're gonna see at least 10, 20 females that's tempting. Whether they dressed right, whether they dress, provocatively, or they ain't even thinking about nothing. But we're gonna be tempted by that just by seeing it. Especially when you get in butt implants and breast implants and You got fake hair on, fake nails, all type of shit that's just gonna make you look and say, damn. Now, the thing is, even if a man sees this, even if a man gets aroused by this and feels like, ooh, damn, I would tear that up. That don't mean he want her. That don't mean he gonna go out and try to get her. That don't mean he gonna say anything to her. It means nothing to us. Why? Because 5 seconds later, you will see somebody looks better than her. Before the day ends, you done seen 50 of her. So what, you gonna walk up and try to talk to all the 50 women that, I mean, some guys probably do, I don't know, but I'm talking about the average male and what he goes through. Now I'm talking about the good guys, matter of fact. Let's talk about the good guys. The ones who's really not thinking like that. You already got one good girl. You already got a girl under your wing that when you go back home, she look better than them 50 chicks you just seen. And to them 50 chicks, she probably don't look better than them. But to you, she looks better than them. That's how we look. That's how we look at things. That's how we think. You feel me? So you just went to the store and you done seen 50 women with fat asses, big titties, pretty as shit, long hair, gorgeous as fuck. You ain't said nothing to them. You come back home. You cut the TV on. Same shit. Temptation. Now, these might not be people that you could actually meet and talk to and, actually get their phone number, but you still are being tempted by more women. Then you go online. Oh my God. This is a day of a man. You go online. It don't matter what site you go on. Pick a site. You go on the sites. First thing you see. The longer you stay on that site, the more temptation you get involved in. When in reality, you wasn't thinking about none of that. Don't you know a man could wake up in the morning and don't be thinking about no woman, don't be horny, don't want to fuck, nothing. Till he click that motherfucking button and start scrolling. Now he want to watch porn. He want to go find somebody. He want to hit this girl inbox up. This is just the day in the life of a man. I'm talking about straight men. I don't know nothing about how gay men work. You feel me? But I'm talking about the average man. And if any men out there disagree with what I'm saying, cool. I'm not talking about you. But I'm speaking up for the men who don't speak up. A lot of men don't speak up because they know that women don't understand us. But for y'all to take your notes from TV, to take y'all notes from magazines and ex divorced people, y'all take y'all information from people who have ruined marriages and ruined relationships, and a lot of these people doing this shit just for the money, and they do the same shit that they telling y'all that niggas do. That's why they know, because they do the shit. But I feel like once women realize what men do go through, you can understand your man a little better. You might understand your ex and say, you know what, I see now what it was. It ain't the fact that he want to cheat on you. Sometimes you just like a pic. You ain't thinking the same way that your girl is thinking when you like that pic. You just liked it. A lot of times you like a pic because it's a pretty pic. And that's the truth. A lot of times you have women out here that dress and put on whatever it is y'all be doing to yourself, beating y'all face, blah blah, whatever it is y'all be doing. But y'all be doing y'all shit. We admire that shit because that's what women do, as opposed to women who don't take care of themselves, as opposed to women who ain't about keeping up everything. You just want to put, a wig on, some makeup, and be like all the other women. When you got some women that's out there, they going to the gym. They're not just putting shit on their face. They doing all type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? They doing everything that women do. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, respecting a man, they dress right, blah, blah, blah. Them women don't get a lot of credit. The ones that wear dresses down to their knees, skirts to their knees, and cover up, they call them plain Janes and shit. They call them plain Janes, and then a lot of those plain Janes, they hear it so much that they don't like it. So what they do, they turn like the other women. They start putting on what the other women wear it, doing what the other women do, which changed the whole aura of the woman. So that's all I'm saying. It's like everybody deals with sexual frustrations. I respect anybody that's not running around, man and female, that's not running around just trying to get sex all the time. Because I'm one of those people. I'd rather work on my projects. Every day I'm on my projects, fighting on my projects. I'm talking to my kids, or, looking for something new to do. But it's not like I'm going to spend 24 hours of my day every single day thinking about women, thinking about sex, thinking about. It's not like that. But TV will make y'all believe that that's what we do. They say a man thinks about sex. What they say? Every 30 seconds of the day, a man thinks about sex. I don't know if I'm right about what they say, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They say a man thinks about sex 30 times, 30 every 30 seconds of the day. Let's explain this to you. First of all, I don't believe that to be true because I've been sitting here, even though I'm talking about sex, I'm not thinking about sex. I might be wrong on that time frame, 30 seconds. I don't know. But the fact is, for them to say that men think about sex as much as we do, it's because we see sex as much as we do. We see it all day, whether we want to, whether we don't. So next time you get mad at your man because he looked at a chick's ass, just know he probably wasn't looking at her ass. He probably was looking right through her. Because I've done it many times. I could be looking right at somebody. I'm not looking at your breasts. I'm not looking at your ass. I don't look right through you. Until you say, yo, what you looking at? I wake up and I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't really looking at you. That's how you got to look at shit. Man, it's not always like that. You got a man right now that you accusing of shit that he probably didn't do. I say probably because everybody's the same. You got some fucked up ass niggas out here. I'm not vouching for niggas that do foul fucked up shit. I'm vouching for the niggas that don't do foul fucked up shit, but still get treated that way. Still get beat down like they're doing foul fucked up shit when in reality just being men. In this day and age, don't you want more men? We got some soft ass men in this world, y'all. That's why a lot of people can't recognize me and they try to read into me so deep and try to find. You ask anybody that knows Styles, I've been like this since I was a teenager. I talk the way I talked before it was online. People hate to be around me and smoke bud with me because they know Styles gonna start talking. So I'm just on live doing this shit. So it's nothing new, it's nothing different, it's nothing fraudulent. I'm just keeping the trail with all the people out there, and I see a lot of men that's real thirsty. Y'all is too thirsty, bros. And then you come on the block and want to chill with real niggas, and we see you online being a thirst bucket. We not gonna respect you, and you know this to be a fact. That's for the guys out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're not gonna be respected being a thirst bucket online. These are pictures. These are not real people to me. They're pictures. When you come to my show, shouts to you coming to my show, but you're a picture if I never met you before. Now, if I've met you or grew up with you or know you personally, I'm not talking about you. But for all my Facebook friends and Instagram friends and VK, OKs, all these people that I got, you are pictures to me. Therefore, I'm not oohing and eyeing over you. I'm not going crazy over. But if I like your pictures, because you got a nice picture, and that's all it is. It's not that I want to be in your inbox. Can't nobody come on my live or come on my page and say, yeah, he's always in my inbox trying to holler at me. Nobody can say that. I don't do that. It's not interesting to me. I've talked to people in inboxes, of course. I've chatted with people in inboxes, but I've never added somebody and said, and hop right in your inbox as soon as you add me or just pop up and call you out of nowhere on your motherfucking messenger. Just ring you. I don't know you from Adam, and I just called you unless it's my show. And a lot of women they get mad about that. I feel like they be getting mad that I'm not putting a dick pic in your inbox. I'm putting a show link. A lot of people want to hit me up after I post in your inbox my show. Instead of you clicking the link, you want to hit me up and ask me what is it and what's this? Who are you? When all you really had to do was just click the link. I'm not trying to highlight you. I'm not trying to get what I'm posting this to thousands of people at once. I'm not trying to highlight everybody. But TV will have you thinking that that's all I'm saying. Let me get off. I be talking, I be spitting it. I know I be people teach us. When in reality, you should know all these things yourself. And as you get older and older, they'll just come to you and you'll understand it. By then, you done fucked a lot of shit up though. But it's just being real. It's just letting people see. Like it's a reason for everything that's going on in this world. Men are just not evil, and men do not just run around and look for pussy all the time. And every day, all day, we trying to fuck something new. And like all of that shit is programmed into y'all head. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what race you is. You could be white, black, Asian, whatever the fuck it may be. You feel me? Men lie, women lie. Men cheat, women cheat. Same shit. Get over it and stop thinking everybody want to hurt you. Everybody want to do you dirty. Everybody don't want to do you dirty. Everybody don't want to hurt you. Let me just say this is how I'm living right now. This bracelet right here that I'm rocking, I've been rocking this bracelet since I got to Florida. And it's two of them, actually. I wear two of them. But it basically keeps me grounded because I'm thinking about exactly what I do. When I come on this live, look, this bracelet says, admit, no, hold on, it says, admit, believe, confess in the wild, right? So the way I look at it is, now somebody else could decipher it for me and say, look, this is what it means. I'm a grown ass fucking man. When I see shit, I decipher shit myself on my own. You feel me? So therefore, when I see this, what made me put it on, it says admit, which is basically admitting to yourself anything that you need to be admitting to, whatever it may be, because it's you. If you lie to yourself, of course you lie to everybody else. I don't do that. I don't lie to myself. It says believe. Once you admit to whatever it is you're going through and dealing with, you got to believe in yourself that you're going to fix this. Whatever it may be, it could be good stuff, it could be bad stuff. And you could, if you believe in a higher power, you're going to believe that the higher power is going to help you with what you just admitted to. That's why you must thirdly confess. Confess. If you if you believe in God, because a lot of people don't, I do. I believe in God. So therefore, you're going to admit and believe when you confess to the Father up above what you need work on, what you're trying to fix, what you're trying to do. The last thing it says in the wild, and that's the part that'll get people in the wild. What the fuck is in the wild, right? Like I said, I decipher things on my own. That's why I sit out in the wild. I sit out in nature. It don't mean go sit in the jungle. It don't mean go sit in the desert. It don't mean sit in the swamp. It means go out into nature because God is nature. God is this grass. God is this wind. God is that sky. God is all those natural things that humans have nothing to do with. You might cut the grass. You might can, you know, try to keep the air clean and shit like that, but that really has nothing to do with human beings. That's the Father, Mother Nature, Jesus, whatever you want to call him. That's his job. So that's why you come out and you confess. And you can go in church on Sunday right now. Now, like I said, I usually don't do these on Sundays. You feel me? But you can go out into the nature, into the wild. You can go in your backyard. They say Jesus went in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights by himself to talk to God. And he was Jesus. Therefore, what makes you feel like you can't do the same thing? You don't got to go in the desert. You don't got to go sit out in a you know in an actual forest to talk to God. But it's awesome to be around nature because every time I say something real and feel like I'm speaking the facts, I feel the wind blow harder and harder. That's God. I'm not sitting here sweating, burning up right now, and it's hot out here. I got on black. So I'm just explaining my points of view. You don't have to believe me, my opinions and my ways, but I feel like God tells me to explain some things in the way I can explain it to a lot of people that a lot of your pastors can't explain to you. A lot of your parents probably can't explain these things to you, you know. You might take it from somebody else. You might take it from a meme. And like I tell everybody, don't believe everything somebody tell you. Don't believe everything. I don't care how good it sounds. Don't believe everything somebody tell you. You want to take what you need from it. Understand what you need to understand from it. You're going to throw the rest of the conversation in the trash. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it goes. So let me get out of here. I done talked enough. Hopefully y'all understand what I mean by sexual frustrations Like I said, I listen. Before I go, I'm gonna say the one last thing that I know I know what I'm talking about for is men not being so, crazy and horny and thirsty and blah blah blah. Because I've been in Florida for like 6 months, probably going on 7 months now, and I've been celibate ever since. And I've been good, and I've been doing me. I haven't been chasing women around. Haven't been having sex. I've been working and working and working. I'm either doing underworld or I'm doing my 9 to 5. So that's just proof. And like I said, I have no reason to lie to none of y'all. I have no reason to lie to myself. You feel me? But that's just basically showing women that it's not all about sex with men all the time. It's not like we walk around and have to have sex. We have to have sex. If we don't have sex, we're gonna be gay or we're gonna rape somebody or kill somebody because we haven't had sex. Everyone is not like that. A lot of that shit is TV, it's scripted. Even the news shit that you see is scripted. A lot of these little videos that you see Facebook passing around, them shits is fake. They create them to keep the hate up, to keep the anger up, to keep the fear up. That's what they do. That's what this whole shit is about. Them keeping the shit going. The racism would be dead right now if it wasn't for these people keep bringing the shit back up, making roots over and all type of shit. They trying to keep us hating each other. I love white people. I love Chinese people, Spanish people. I love everybody, but of course I love my race, black race, because we are the ones that's being held down, and now y'all attacking our kids. So I feel like if I talk and say a few things, even though if you don't like what I'm saying or understand everything I'm saying, certain things you'll say, yeah, that's true. And even if you plan on not using none of the things that I say, it might pop in your head at a certain time where you say, you know what, I remember he did say men do this or men don't like that. That's all it's about. So let me get off here. Y'all have a good Sunday. I gotta work later on. So I felt like coming on here right now. I'ma holler at y'all. Hit me in the comments, like, sub, follow, check my show, Underworld Radio, UTV Raps on UTV Station, man. It's your boy Styles. I'm out of here, y'all.